where the world feels alive. jan-jaap on demand. Watch the magic arrive. From dawn to dusk, we're ready to play. Endless adventures in a virtual sway. jan-jaap on demand, let the games unfold. Heroes and legends, stories retold. With every click, we break through the night. Gaming together, it all feels so right. Quest through the valleys, race through the skies. Every level's a journey, no room for disguise. Friends by my side, we're ready to roam. In this gaming universe, we finally found home. jan-jaap on demand, let the games unfold. Heroes and legends, stories retold. With every click, we break through the night. Gaming together, it all feels so right. The highs and the lows will conquer the fight. In this realm of pixels, we shine so bright. All the laughter and the wins and the falls, jan-jaap as our playground will answer the calls. So here we stand, ready for more. With jan-jaap on demand, we'll always explore. Through the nights and the days, our spirits will soar. In this world of gaming, we're forever adored.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is jan-jaap here on jan-jaap on Demand. Well, if you have noticed, we're going to do The Witcher today. It means that, okay, let me a little explain why we changed. We noticed that the game, Skull and Bones, it's a nice game, don't get me wrong. However, due to it is blend an one-player game and a multiplayer game, and due to the multiplayer game, there were all the time a lot of bullies there actually, and you know, they were shooting down the small ships, the new beginners. So the big experienced players want to keep the newcomers out of the game. You could not even almost in the end get your missions done due to these bullies, and I think it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? I want to, you know, if they want to think they own the game, you know, let them have done the game. You know what I mean? In the end, it cuts it down. I think what it is a little, but let's say it like this: it's a pause at this moment. We'll come back to the game. So we've been having meetings all day. Me and John we've been talking. Where do we go from here? Shall we continue? Shall we give it one more day? I was a little bit, in the end, a little bit annoyed because it was over and over the same thing again, and it was still the same player. You know what I mean? I think to myself, you really, you know, you don't own this game. There are more players to it. I don't accept such behavior. You know what I mean? The game is for everyone, not just for that one person. So we're going to that B, see what's happening. We're going to play now The Witcher. And what we'll do is, I'll make a promise, after The Witcher, we'll come back, we're going to try another run of Skull and Bones. And we'll take it from there, peeps. The Witcher, number 3, yeah, legendary game. Has very good critics on it. Still loved today. The game is from 2015. The game is still so much loved today. So we saw in the community there's a lot of people interested in it. So I thought, well, why not? Let's go play The Witcher number 3. And yeah, I'm excited, people. I really am. So let's get started.
I see you gather before me, hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead, you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
There we go, peeps. Wow, looks graphic very impressive. Wow. Oh, nice.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Oh.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Hubba, hubba, hubba. Okay.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you. But we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you. Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
What did I tell you about breathing?
Bother me,
Through your
Geralt.
mouth, in rhythm
I'll
with your
trip and
steps.
fall.
I know, I know.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you? First! Na 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 na. for me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall. Oh no, Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
I'm really excited for the game. I heard so much about this game. Never played it, so it's the first time I played it, so I'm excited.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Okay.
Draw your sword, Geralt! We'll talk later. Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3.
Slice your jugular.
What the blazes are you doing? Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
And one.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Woe is a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. Woe is a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again.
What now?
Parrying. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angled.
What am I supposed to parry? I'm fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend
How long
now.
you gonna make me wait?
Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Sliced your jugular.
Who's next?
And one. Take that. Sliced your jugular.
Had enough?
And one. Sliced your
Damn it.
jugular. And one.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few Witcher signs. Let's start with Gwen. Stop showing off, Geralt. I'm too old for this shit. What the blazes are you doing? Stop showing off, Geralt. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witch. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes... Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on. Tomfoolery! Enough! Stop showing off, Geralt. Tomfoolery! Enough! See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Had enough?
Axie can really muddle your mind. There's it now. Show her, Geralt. Who's next? See this, Ciri? Couldn't move. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow. Stop showing off, Geralt.
What now?
Ah!
This'll be quick and painful.
Let's
Fine.
dance.
Enough. Continue training at will.
Hey Heb, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Yeah.
Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Huh. Oh my.
What the? Vesemir.
Uh-oh.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No.
Here we go, peeps.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Here we go, peeps.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there.
Peeps.
What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
I'm too old for this shit. Necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's? Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Where do you think you're going? Come back. Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him too.
Oh.
His theory collapsed.
Just have to get a little bit used to the control speaks.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Damn, the controls are so sensitive, people.
We going? Help me! Help!
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Huh?
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Greetings.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
My gran told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting
The wild
started
hunt in the
poking
heavens
arse.
always
When he
heralds
started
war.
twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sapped him.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? No way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries. Might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you got behind the counter. Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Huh.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir. I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here will talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads'll roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Oh.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. Once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Something else you'll be needing.
Farewell.
Ah, you return. Shall I deal?
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Let's play
let's
this
take
game
a
of
game.
yours. Explain the rules first, though.
With pleasure. They're as simple as falling off a log.
Okay, I don't get it. I thought I had more, but okay.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight. Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. Three of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak. Your ass is mine.
You're dead!
Nice meeting you.
My gran told me about Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nag a witch.
Something else you'll be needing.
Farewell.
Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't
Be
want to
gone.
fight.
We'll not talk to you.
Huh.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
Look at this.
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck! I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck! Hey, whoa, whoa! I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Mum, don't let us talk to strangers.
About the Smith boy. The lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting
What do you want?
fire, started poking him
Kings
after.
do the fighting. Peasants do the
They knocked his head off.
Except it was some drowner that had supped on me. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
Any tidings from Vizima? May the sun shine
now.
on you.
D-E-R-V-A-N. Not
Any
Voidemort.
tidings from Vizima?
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your party. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervin.
Best be gone from here.
Yes? God high above, Emperor far away.
Who knows what the morrow will bring?
Real scourge.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hungry gap. They've taken all our grain.
Looking for trouble? What do you want?
Okay, we have to find a little bit around what we have to do here.
Got a lump of bread today. Ow!
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
Don't you look at me.
Freak.
Kazer! Valdemar, you asked me. Mistake.
Your gran told me about Smith boy.
Yes?
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've
Hi,
always known
Bowbreaker.
yours to
How
be
you
an
doing?
honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
think we have to go back, peeps, to the... He's still staying with his horse inside of the...
Something else you'll be needing?
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
No, let's see what we...
Farewell.
Oh, nice.
Ah, you return. Shall I deal?
Gotta go. So long.
Till next time.
I'm seeing the crate once more. Peeps.
Greetings. Greetings. Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
Be gone.
Freak.
We'll not talk to you.
What do you want? Hmm?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Well, not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
I'm a little bit stuck. People see what the internet says. Okay, have to go out.
Looking for trouble?
Sure, I'll swallow them whole.
My gran told me about a Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk had
Come on, Roach.
ask him when he started twisting his
Whoa there.
bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had supped on it. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Ah.
Come on.
Oh!
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head
Let's
on
go.
the bed and wet himself in the morning.
You say? What the fuck am I to do? Eh?
Jetty.
Come on, Roach.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc
Jetty's
on
my
my gut.
best mate.
Chetty's a little fool. He'll get us all killed. I see you with him again, and you'll regret it.
Okay, I get it now. As I said, I still have to a little bit get used to the game. I think that's normal, you know, when you're just starting off.
The Goodman's boy knows a merchant who travelled to Nilfgaard once. Strange things he saw. Yeah, what things? They don't leave themselves, but all in one place.
Ouch.
Let's go.
military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
Hebben
I look like a local to you.
You
look
Thank you for your follow.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin-Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
We must requisition a share.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Plan to requisition something from him, too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol.
Start to get the
5
game a
young
little
men.
bit, peeps.
A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire. for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Show me what you're peddling. I'd like you to craft something for me. Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
So long.
Es verweirig, weil ihr serit es mal.
Wind's howling.
Stop! Wish to enlist, Nordling?
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Giddy up.
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying.
Move it! Go.
hand.
Faster.
Sorry, but my controller is a little bit, I don't know.
Hey, yeah.
Ah,
Stop!
Hey, help a fellow traveler.
Come on, Roach.
Who you really mean? My brothers will never believe it.
may the sun shine
Oh.
upon you.
Giddy up. Let's go.
Peeps, I'm not 100%, but I try to talk a little bit through.
Move it. Go, go.
Looking for trouble?
Run, Roach.
Good woman, is this the road to...
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Peeps, I have to stop the stream, and it's not because of anything wrong with me. I don't feel 100%. Tomorrow I have my day off, so I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be fresh then to start streaming full game. I'm sorry I have to do this. I'm exhausted. I really am. I've been streaming for 1 hour 41 minutes, but I'm getting more and more exhausted, and that's because of a medical condition. Anyway, thank you for tuning in today. It's a little bit short stream. Normal I stream for 4 hours. Anyway, I'll be back on Thursday with The Witcher, The Wild Hunt. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, youtube.com/JJ on Demand. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. If you're watching on Twitch, twitch.tv/JJ on Demand. Don't forget to follow me. It helps me so much out. And thank you for understanding. If you want to follow me on socials, you can do that. X, Tumblr, Facebook, Blue Sky, all under the handle name JJ on Demand. And I'll be back on Thursday. Take care. Bye.